It's in here, yeah.
My perspective is pretty impressive. Probably easier than I think it is when it happens really quickly and efficiently.
Turn the light on. When you give her a smoke, she'd love that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had just a couple, I mean, I have a motion eliminated, I thought the clerk didn't have, I think you are instructed to provide a copy.
Here, give her an ashtray. This one.
Thank you so much. And then the cross-examination of this witness.
Yeah, this is Attorney Seeger.
Yes, Attorney Seeger. During the cross-examination of this witness, the motion eliminated with respect to Officer Kendrick.
Big thanks to Doug for bringing me a coffee. Really appreciate it.
That, like some of the other videos,
It's my first coffee of the day.
maybe 8 to 10 minutes of video. I would like to cross-examine Ms. Geiger on the basis of interaction she had on that day with Mr. Cantabisi, who body cam already.
So normally what we do in a jury trial is, at that point, you would ask the recollection of you thought something was inconsistent in her interview report, she said on the record in the video that she'd be confronted with that inconsistency, right? So what you're suggesting is, as we've done with the other video,
Yes, sir.
play the video and then you would ask your question.
I think it will go a lot faster.
And it's essentially it's consistent with what we've done in terms of what do you think?
That's fine.
And that's what we showed them.
Thank you.
All right. So with that being said, man.
Out of the way, Kittenman. You drink? Razzie. Hi, baby. It's Razzie. Tammy's bedridden. She hasn't had any Vampira meds for a week now. Over a week.
Question I wanted to ask was Mr. Janusa getting loud in the office on 15, 2021?
Right.
I will allow it, but certainly for the record, you know that I've seen the footage, I've seen everything that Mr. Janusa said on the video. I am unable to recollect what he said, how he appeared. So what she thinks is not relevant to my final decision. But if it's an introductory part of the question, it gives you some inquiry, I'll allow.
I'm going to go quickly, but just for the record, there's a relationship between where the things are, what's being
I'll allow it. It's kind of cool.
Thank you. So, Phil was getting loud in the office when he was interacting with Mr. Reyes on the 15th of July 2021, correct?
At the end.
Okay, but he was loud at some point. Okay, and did he disturb any of your customers, I think? Phil, objection. How would you know? Well, she can observe. I can reformulate the question if you want.
Well, how is, this is not on trial here, how is whether or not he, alarmed the customers have anything to do with what this case is?
I don't want to disclose my strategy, but it's so weak, I'll disclose it anyway. You can't just simply thrust somebody into a loud, boisterous, and conversation if you're a public official and then hang it on the guy who gets arrested. So my point is the video.
It was a partnership.
Correct, and it was precipitated by conversations that were started, and therefore it goes directly to the creating public spirit journal.
Okay. I will allow for that purpose, man.
Thank you.
Can we ask the question?
Are we able to observe any of your customers getting annoyed or alarmed when Mr. Janusa got loud?
I didn't see
Do you recall anybody at the time turning their head when Mr. Janusa was raising his voice, telling Mr. Reyes, hey, you don't understand what she's saying, you have to get out of here? Do you remember that?
I saw one individual.
Okay, and that individual was reacting to the loudness of Mr. Janusa, is that correct?
Exactly.
You should know.
that goes down, you just tried to make the point that it's a partnership, right?
Yes.
So now you're trying to pin that on one guy, what you said you should be doing.
Did you observe anybody turn their head after Mr. Janusa was loud in the office?
Not in specific.
And I think that you asked some questions before about where Mr. Radia's camera was when you were speaking to him. Do you remember those questions?
Yes.
When he was talking to you? And where was his camera?
In front of his face.
Okay, and I think you thought that was rude, correct?
I did.
Why?
You want to have a conversation with someone and you speak to them directly.
Well, it was filming, wasn't it?
Ask them to lower it.
So you wanted him to lower the camera while he was filming in the town hall because you thought that was rude, correct?
I did.
There's no policy that permits you to prohibit somebody from filming because you think they're rude, correct?
I didn't ask.
That's right.
Let's sustain it,
Was the whole portion of his camera that you put offense to?
Not specifically.
Okay. What about with respect to concerns about filming in the office? Did he ever shove the camera in your face?
In my face?
Yeah.
No.
Did he
All right,
shove
guys,
the
thanks for
camera?
watching. Just wanted to give you 5 minutes of hanging out. It's Doug came over and bought me a coffee. Awesome, Doug. I really appreciate it. See you later, guys.